Former fierce critic Romney, under consideration for cabinet, praises Trump. Once among his fiercest critics, former Massachusetts Governor Mitt Romney praised U.S. President-elect Donald Trump after the two men had dinner Tuesday night, calling their discussions enlightening and interesting and engaging. Those remarks came 9 months after Romney gave a blistering speech supporting Trump's remaining competitors in the race for the Republican Party nomination. In March, Romney said if Trump enacted his economic plans, the country would go into a prolonged recession, and that on foreign policy Trump is very, very not smart. But on Tuesday, with Romney among those being considered for the position of Secretary of State when Trump takes office in January, Romney said he was impressed by the Trump transition effort and his cabinet choices so far. Romney, who lost the 2012 presidential election to Barack Obama, also highlighted what he called a message of inclusion and bringing people together. I think you're going to see America continuing to lead the world in this century, and what I've seen through these discussions I've had with President-elect Trump, as well as what we've seen in his speech at the night of his victory, as well as the people he's selected as part of his transition. All of those things combined give me increasing hope that President-elect Trump is the very man who can lead us to that better future, Romney told reporters. Secretary of State is one of the most high-profile positions for which Trump has not yet announced a nominee. In addition to Romney, the others believed to be under consideration include former New York City Mayor Rudy Giuliani, Tennessee Senator Bob Corker, and retired General David Petraeus, who also once led the Central Intelligence Agency. Earlier Tuesday, Trump selected Georgia Representative Tom Price to lead the Department of Health and Human Services and lead the administration's efforts to repeal and replace Obama's signature healthcare legislation. Price, a renowned physician, has earned a reputation for being a tireless problem solver and a go-to expert on healthcare policy, making him an ideal choice to serve in this capacity, Trump said. Price says he wants a healthcare system that works for patients, families, and doctors, and leads the world in curing and preventing sickness. The Affordable Care Act, also known as Obamacare, helped millions of people get health coverage and eliminated things like denials based on pre-existing conditions and limits on the amount of care a person could receive. But premiums under the program have gone up sharply for many people, and the program, unpopular with many Republicans, has been a key target for reforms. Trump and many members of Congress have long said they will work to replace Obamacare, but have not given much in the way of specific changes they would make. Trump's other cabinet pick announced Tuesday was former Labor Department Secretary Elaine Chao as his choice to head the Department of Transportation. Secretary Chao's extensive record of strong leadership and her expertise are invaluable assets in our mission to rebuild our infrastructure in a fiscally responsible manner, he said. Chao was born in Taiwan and was Labor Secretary under President George W. Bush. She was the first Asian-born woman ever to serve in a U.S. president's cabinet. She says Trump has a clear vision on how to rebuild the nation's crumbling infrastructure, such as bridges and highways, and create good-paying jobs. But the president-elect also plans big tax cuts, and it is unclear how he would fund such massive rebuilding projects. Just like all cabinet appointees, Price and Chao need U.S. Senate approval. The incoming Senate Democratic leader, New York's Chuck Schumer, immediately signaled his opposition to Price, calling him far out of the mainstream of what Americans want for programs to help older people, women, families and those with disabilities.